Welcome to Awakening You channel. If you appreciate what we do, please support us. Thank you. Beloved Masters, it is vitally important that you understand the different phases you are in the midst of, and also some of what you will most likely experience in the future as you traverse these critical times of evolutionary transformation. It is time for you to take inventory of your spiritual agenda as you evolve beyond the practices of a beginner in the awakening process and accept your role as a full-fledged disciple on the path. Many divine dispensations are being granted, and you, the aspiring bearers of light, have more assistance available to you than ever before. In the past, we have explained that it is time to combine the emotional nature of spirit with the intellect of spirit. Your emotional body and your mental body must advance in knowledge and expand in consciousness as you strive to reunite, balance and harmonize your physical, emotional, and mental bodies with the integration of the many facets of your oversoul selves. We will review some of the wisdom teachings of the past, and in future monthly messages we will relay more of the advanced teachings we have given our beloved messenger. The light frequencies of knowledge become the light of wisdom. Knowledge equals personality light, wisdom equals soul light, intuition equals heart light. Pure light substance contains cosmic intelligence, which is refracted into the multiple rays of creator consciousness. All creation is the supreme creator allowing itself to be expressed in unlimited variations of form. Each of you is one of those variations. You must learn to focus on your inner world or the sanctuary of the soul. The soul, the physical vessel and particularly the mind have their own rhythmic cycles and agendas. The soul's desire is focused on becoming enlightened. The mind is focused on attaining and retaining information. The physical body is focused on experiencing via the senses. Humanity is constantly experiencing cycles of growth, stagnation, and decay, which makes way for a new cycle of growth and expansion. The master turns inward and strives for an enhanced quality of life, while the unawakened souls seek outwardly for stimulus and gratification via pleasurable, physical sensation and material possessions. Love as an external focus, exterior to you, will always bring a sense of vulnerability, always needing constant validation by someone or something. Love as an internal focus projected outward is a constant flow of self-assurance, of self-acceptance, always striving to incorporate and project more of this blissful feeling of unity and harmony with all creation. It is time for you and other light workers to understand where you fit into this great cosmic event of expansion and evolution. Now is the time you have been preparing for in this and many past lifetimes. You, the faithful ones, who are striving to attain self-mastery so that you may become world servers of the light, are needed now more than ever. It is now the time to declare, I will strive to become a bold bearer of light so that I may magnetize to me and radiate from me the maximum amount of creator light out into the world and to all humanity. New pathways in the brain are opened as you begin to unlock the light packets of wisdom and your history stored within the higher dimensional levels of your sacred mind. The old pathways and painful memories of your third and fourth dimensional past begin to fade, and you will find that it becomes more and more difficult to remember the failures and suffering of your past lives. Have we not told you that you are healing the past as you spiral into the future? You will remember who you are and your history, but only the positive, harmonious events. The moment of awakening is when the Kundalini fire ignites in the root chakra and moves up the spine through the chakra system, opening the 7 seals of higher consciousness. The medulla oblongata or the ascension chakra, which is sometimes called the mouth of God, is activated, and the pineal gland begins to pulsate and function as it was originally designed to do. This in turn opens the crown chakra or the lotus of enlightenment at the top of the head, thereby connecting with the shining column of light, which ultimately leads to your God Self or I Am presence. Once you make this connection, you are forever changed. The empowerment of spirit begins to flow through you as you begin to reclaim your mastery of self along with the godly gifts of your divine heritage. The law of the circle ensures that the vibrational patterns you send forth will be returned to you along with an accumulated measure of similarly qualified energy, or vibrations of the same frequency patterns. You are the center of an energy vortex that is made up of elongated circular loops of vibrational patterns that you have projected outward into the world via your solar power center. Your solar plexus is aptly named, for just as the Earth receives cosmic energy from the Sun of your solar system, each of you also radiates life force energy from your own solar power center. For a moment, envision yourself as the central focus of your world. You are the power source, and your thoughts, actions, and intentions radiate forth from you in a loop of energy that connects with like energy. That energy magnifies and manifests in the world of cause and effect and then returns to you, reinforcing your picture of reality. Your body absorbs a portion of that energy, creating pain and suffering or joy and blessings, depending on the frequencies. The remainder flows out behind you, creating the other loop of your infinity pattern, while the residual gradually flows into your auric field and your personal wheel of creation. You are constantly adding to your personal reality on Earth, creating a prison of negative energy or your vehicle of light. Remember, you came to Earth as co-creators with the God Force. Why not take advantage of this grand opportunity to become a self-master and a masterful co-creator so that you may become an active participant in the wondrous rejuvenation of the Earth and humanity? A new subroot race is being developed, and you, the star seed, are lighting the way. Experiment, in order to traverse the middle path comfortably and efficiently. As new concepts are presented to you, you must experiment to see if a concept is uplifting, empowering, and beneficial before you accept it as your truth. How does a new idea fit within the framework of your present reality? Is it empowering? Can you embrace the concept totally without reservations? You are helping to establish a new code of ethics, a new, higher standard of morality for humanity. You, the star seed, have agreed to be the examples as the consciousness of humanity awakens all over the world. It is important that you experiment with your newly developed skills until they become a part of the transformed, empowered you. You are stretching and straining to incorporate, use and radiate the maximum amount of creator light. Your influence will grow exponentially as the vibrational frequencies of your soul song are refined and magnified. Experiment. You must experience the physical, mental, emotional, and etheric aspects of any new information, as well as any new skills or talents, for you are deep in the midst of becoming a unified spiritual or human being. Your four lower bodily systems have been at odds with each other for thousands of years, which has been the internal source of all your pain and suffering. In order to progress on the upward path of ascension, there must first be a reunification amongst the many facets of the physical self. This is the first step in the reintegration of the multiple facets of your higher self, and eventually with the many other groups of souls you have traveled with throughout this sub-universal experience. Every time you attain a new level of wisdom and radiance, your auric field automatically expands and your benevolent influence grows stronger. It is of vital importance that you review your recent past on a regular basis. Have your everyday life experiences been more harmonious over the past year? Have there been less conflicts or misunderstandings with others? Are you experiencing more favorable situations as you go about your daily duties and activities? Are the people you interact with now more gracious, loving, and giving than those of the past? Are they less judgmental, with positive, uplifting attitudes? We have told you before, you can easily see if you have made progress in lifting your vibrational frequencies by the people and situations you draw to you in your everyday life. Self-expression. You, the star seed, are building a bridge between the world of materiality and the world of spirit. You are to cultivate your unique way of self-expression, while striving to develop your unity consciousness. Your goal is to become a planetary server in harmony with the swiftly growing group of world servers. Your desire to serve must be genuine and sincere, and you must strive to fulfill your predestined mission as it is revealed to you. You are to seek to fulfill your personal goals, however, first and foremost must come your dedication to that which will be for the greatest benefit of all. Discernment and discretion are paramount as you gain greater skills and become more proficient in the manifestation of worldly things. Lofty ideals, focused intent, mental clarity, and heart-centered devotion are the desired attributes of an initiate seeking self-mastery. In the beginning of your journey into wholeness or holiness, affirmations assist you in your efforts to balance and harmonize the vibrational patterns within your four lower bodily systems: physical, mental, emotional, and etheric. Affirmations will assist you in reprogramming your subconscious and conscious minds, and will help you establish a new set of guidelines to live by. First, you must strive to become heart-centered and soul-focused. You must return to a range of accepted vibrational patterns of polarity or duality so that you can access the higher fourth and lower fifth dimensional environments. It is important for you to understand that you are developing your individual sunlight, which is a reflection of your own God essence. The human intellectual thought process must evolve beyond the limitations of language. There is a vast wealth of information awaiting you via inspiration. You must develop your intuitive abilities in order to receive the wisdom of the cosmic council of light. It will not come from outside you. It will well up within your own sacred mind and sacred heart. You must reach up and grasp it, for it will not come down into the effluvia of the earth planes and seek you out. Mature spirituality is not an unconscious experience. You must develop a self-sustaining divinity whereby you are constantly breathing the rich pranic breath of life or adamantine particles of Creator essence, so that you may receive spiritual sustenance from the river of life via the 8th chakra, your soul star, and through the back portal of your sacred heart. The empowering breath of infinity opens the pathways that lead to the multidimensional levels of Creator consciousness. You must broaden your inner perspective as you gradually change your way or mode of thinking and perceiving. The spirit of the Creator cannot be isolated. Spirit permeates everything in existence to one degree or another. Brave hearts, you must practice and perfect these techniques which will initiate and increase the flow of prana or adamantine particles of Creator light. Create and use your pyramids of light and power in the fifth dimension. Practice and use often the infinity breath, thereby opening the ascension chakra and the back portal of the heart. Perform the binary sequencing exercise at least once. It is vitally important that you establish the basic pattern of your personal wheel of creation if you are to become a proficient co-creator on the material plane of consciousness *, explained in Revealed Cosmic Truths * Book 5 of A. A. Michael's Messages. When you are firmly centered within your sacred heart, you will transcend all major discord. When you are living your truth, you will be self-confident and you will always strive to speak constructively. As you clear the distortions within the column of light that connects you to the higher realms, telethought communication will become the norm. As an initiate on the path, you must endeavor to focus on the positive events in your everyday life. There will always be some difficult aspects that arise as you strive for a harmonious state of being. Your goal is to maintain a state of divine indifference as you seek a high-frequency resolution in every challenging situation. In other words, you are not to get caught up in the maelstrom of negativity which always radiates from a person or an occurrence powered by lower frequency vibrations. Non-attachment means that you do not allow the negative energy cords to pierce your spiritual armor and contaminate your auric field. Lift your hearts and consciousness, beloveds, and know that the future is filled with promise. Through our joint endeavors, we will overcome all adversity. See the love or light of Lady Faith's and my essence surround you. Know that you are never alone. I am Archangel Michael.